Welcome to Friars Corner. We will be doing a series of interviews with our spring coaches, talking about their teams and their athletes. We're going to kick off our series with head coach Mike Massa. Mike, how you doing today?
Doing great. I just want to start off by thanking all the hospital workers, medical staff, everyone involved in the healthcare system for the great job they're doing out there during this difficult time.
Yeah, thanks. Definitely, you're right. It's a lot of stress for everybody, but they are really handling it like heroes. All right, so let's get to your series. Your girls' softball season was very exciting last year. It was your 11th season as Friar head coach. You earned your 200th win, your 400th career overall win. Very impressive. The team earned their third consecutive league title and their first state Catholic League title. Your program is really becoming one to watch. But with all that excitement, how do you top a season like that?
Well, last year was a magical year. We had some key injuries in the beginning of the year, lost our starting pitcher, our starting catcher. And, we had some rough patches, but the girls pulled it together toward the end of the season and just made a magical run. So that'll always be special. But this year's team is equally as talented, maybe even more talented. So we always keep the bar high, and that's our goal, to get back and win another Long Island championship, another state title.
Very nice. And you're right. It definitely was magical watching some of those games, and they came out ahead and they really dug in. I think what's nice about your season is last year you guys finished 18-5 overall. You only graduated 2 seniors. That's got to make you feel good coming back this season. But when you think about it and you look at it on paper, would these girls be ready to go for their 4th league title and another run at a state title?
I think so. I mean, we brought back Alyssa Seidler, who was an all-state pitcher as a sophomore. She was injured for most of the season, came back and pitched a great game in the semifinal of the states. We brought some new players in. Gia Patagna was hurt, our catcher, all year, so she's back. And have a lot of experienced players and new pieces. We have 8 seniors, and 5 of them have been with me since they've been freshmen. So they've been battle tested, so I think they're ready to go.
And talking about those seniors, some of those young ladies definitely would step up, definitely contribute to your program. You talked a little bit about Alyssa Seidler. She's also a Villanova commit, correct?
Correct. She's going to Villanova.
Very nice. 4 of the young ladies I'd kind of like you to ask you about. Jess Roberts.
Jess Roberts, starting outfielder since her freshman year, just a tough player out there, a gamer. She's going to Salve Regina. She was a second-team All-State player this year. Just a great all-around kid and a very solid player.
Another senior, Taylor Zytak.
Yeah, Taylor is going to UConn. She'll be going to UConn. It's a
Nice.
D1 program. We have another girl playing at Seton Hall, Nicole Ravagna. So we have and Melissa. So we'll have 3 Friars in the Big East. She's just a tough, gritty, diving, get dirty, very enthusiastic, keeps everybody loose. Just another great kid, been a 4-year starter for us. So I think she's just scratching the surface. I think she could be a big-time player.
Nice. And then you have Casey Dilworth.
Casey Dilworth came in as a sophomore transfer, started every game since then, very solid, does a job at the plate, in the field, great piece for our program. And she'll be playing at Cortland, so she's committed to Cortland.
Yeah, definitely impressive D1 program schools that these ladies are going to. Rounding out that senior group of impressive young ladies, you have Mia Biscardi.
Mia Biscardi, again, we brought up freshman year, midway through the year when we had some injuries, and she became a starting outfielder, has an absolute cannon for an arm, and probably one of the best center fielders on all of Long Island. She's maybe going to play in college. She's not sure. She's unsettled. She's very strong academic student. So I think we'll see some good things out of her too this year.
I have to say I'm a little biased when it comes to Mia. I had the opportunity of coaching her when she was a freshman in track and field. And I understand she's very gritty about her sport. She's very into it and very committed. So definitely a good candidate.
All these girls are. That's what makes this program special. They're all very committed, loyal players. And, I love coaching.
Good. Talking about your team and the talent, your talent delivers success year after year. At the end of last year, your team was ranked 5th by the New York State Writers Association. Going off of those rankings and coming into this 2020 season, you would have faced number 11 Kellenberg, number 15 Archbishop Malloy, number 4 East Meadow, number 28 West Islip, and number 18 Comac, kind of almost in that order. Your schedule really is not one to shy away from, but how do you keep the girls motivated with that level of play week after week?
Well, I think it's almost easier to get them motivated against the better teams. They love playing against good competition, and if you want to be the best, you got to beat good teams. And we load up our schedule with all those teams. So when people look at us and see who we played and who we've beaten, that makes us one of the top teams on Long Island and in the state.
Yeah, definitely a program that you want to be involved with. Now, with that level of competition, you girls have an 8-game win streak coming into this season. Do you feel like that helps with the motivation? But then when you look at your schedule, who are you really concerned about maybe breaking up those girls' streak?
Well, any of those non-league games that you mentioned, on any given day, any team is possible. In our league, it's usually Kellenberg, who's got a top program, and St. John's, for whatever reason, always gives us a little bit difficulty. But sometimes a loss in the right spot gets your team back on track, not realizing they're not invincible, and they got to always keep working to strive to get a little bit more.
Yeah, your team, like I said, very exciting season last year. Coach, your program shows that it's definitely a high caliber program. Plenty of girls going to D1 programs. You're always in the hunt for a title. The coaching on both your varsity and JV levels are very committed and really get these girls going to where they need to be. What can you tell young ladies who want to play softball next spring and are looking for a program? What's attractive about this Friar program?
Well, I would think we probably have the best coaching staff, top to bottom, on all of Long Island. I don't think anybody can match up with the people we have in our program. Steve Stephanitis has been with me for years. We've got Courtney Persina, who was an ex-Friar. We got Nicole Lent, who played at Seton Hall. Got Dave Rivera on the JV, who was a former varsity coach. So we have a lot of people and a lot of information. And along with that, we play, as you know, some of the best schedules around. So the girls get great exposure, great competition. And, we're very concerned about our girls off the field too. We take a vested interest in them. A lot of them come back. We're going to have our camp this summer. They work for us in the camp. And, I'm texting them during this whole thing. We're telling them we're always there for them. If they need anything, they need to talk. I put a little video out to them myself, and within seconds, I was getting hearts all over the place. So we stay connected to our girls. So they love that, and we love that too.
That's good. I mean, and you're right. Coaching is an all-day event. It's all-week event. And as a top coach, you're right. You're involved with these girls off the field and off the field, on the field. One of the concepts with this pandemic going on, and some of your seniors that may not be committed, maybe still looking for something, what are you saying to them? As well as, what are you saying to your juniors who really were looking forward to the season to get on the radar for college coaches?
Well, most of our seniors are, are pretty well set on what they're going to do. So the girls that are looking to play are all going to be playing. It's a little more difficult for the juniors because this is usually a year where, people watch them. And again, with the competition we play, they like watching them against better teams. So, we're going to see how this shakes out. But, we're always there, and we'll do anything we can to help facilitate what they want to do and move on in college as another vehicle for them to get into a school they might be interested in. So we'll just keep grinding away like we always do.
So you said you sent out a little video. Are you sending tips also about how to stay motivated in their own personal training?
Just always, we have like a inspirational quote squad that we put out to the team, and, give them little quotes that we come up with, and staying positive and being ready. And, the other day I had a video and told them, I'm going to see you soon. I want you to be ready. I had a ball and tell them, I'm going to be ready. You better be ready. And we're going to be back there soon to defend our title. And, they responded right away. And so we do a lot of things like that. Parents have been contacting us, thanking us for doing things like that. So, it's rewarding. I do miss them. I do miss it a lot, I have to be honest with you.
Yeah, I guess we never realize how much we miss something until, like they say, until it's not there with you every day. So.
Yeah, athletics and coaching has been a huge part of my life for many, many years. So, when it's not there,
right.
you have strong relationships with these kids that you had for a long time, it's difficult when you're not out there. But hopefully something will swing and we'll get back into action. That's what we're all praying for.
Okay. And, again, talking about this COVID-19, I mean, it's keeping us in our homes 90% of the day. In that hour from 2 to 5 where you would be coaching, I'm kind of curious to what maybe you might be binge watching at that time.
I'm really not a huge binge watcher, but I'm a big Curb Your Enthusiasm fan. I've been watching that a little bit. I channel surf and see what kind of old sports shows are on, E60, old games that I watched once before. I catch a movie. I think I watched The Irishman. A great movie for even the kids to watch is Peanut Butter Falcon. I don't know if you saw that. It's a pretty feel-good movie out there. So a little bit of everything and catching up on the chores that I don't do when I'm coaching, which I don't look forward to, but I'm getting them done.
Yes, I can relate to that, especially now that the kids are in my house all day long. It feels like I've got my projects and then more to do. So I understand trying to catch up with things.
Right.
So with the COVID-19, your family is safe, you're safe, everybody, no extended family having any issues?
Yeah, no, everybody's been good. We're just trying to hunker down here a little bit. Obviously, as I mentioned to you before, I have my daughter and my daughter-in-law both pregnant, so that's something we're concerned about when they're going to have the baby. Yeah. So, but there are people going through worse things, and hopefully that'll all work out for the best. And it's an exciting time, so we want to still try to make it special for both of them.
That's good, and good luck with them. Well, Coach, again, really appreciate you taking the time to come and tell us about your program, tell us about your athletes. And everyone watching, we enjoy your time with us. We'll be doing some more interviews with some more of our spring coaches. Hopefully, you'll stop in and see what we've got going on at Friar Nation. Again, thank you, everyone.
I just want to tell everybody, stay safe out there. I miss the girls. We're going to be back at it soon, and we're looking forward to having another great year. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.